Sun, moon, stars,
It's a dark night, 2-0. So, you see the beacon of light through that black hole? Greetings, suns and moons, and of course, I have to welcome back all my stars. We're going to go ahead and get into channeling this energy. I'm going to start this reading off different. We're going to go with a daily affirmation. For today, the affirmation is, I am alive. And this is because you are. Now, if you're questioning, are you alive or not, that stems from an encounter that you recently had. Now, what I'm getting is either you or a third party is well aware that they encounter a lot of past life soulmates, and this is due to their past life karma. Now, because it's a group of individuals that are aware that others have the same type of psychic gift as them, which they refer to as connectivity, and this particular group, whether if they know each other personally or not, they're all aware of who to manipulate and how to do it. And this is because this particular group was born with this type of psychic connectivity. Now, because they advanced their practice into binding from what we know is love spells in order to have someone for the future. Now, if you believe that this is something that you went through or possibly someone that you love, what I'm getting is dual combative energy. Now, this could be coming from the Scorpio. Now, because someone that wants dominion and power over you, Scorpio, is now into binding, what is taking place is a dualism. Now, because the 10th house is here, this is telling me that someone is in an attempt to take control of their finances. However, because there is a energy transmutation happening at the same time, something has to end before something new can begin. So basically, it's about making room. Now, what I'm getting in regards to someone's intuition that doesn't necessarily have to be a reader is you were doing some sort of research regarding spell work. And because you ran across a hex, not a CURSE, what we're going to tell you right now is you are indeed accurate. However, you're not equating it to your own heritage. And since this is the case, you are either not shocked by the information coming from this channel, or you are shocked by someone's inaccuracy when it came down to do with a one-on-one with them. Now, of course, I'm talking about someone that is into tarot. However, I'm also picking up a tarot reader, and this reader intuited a power struggle that turned into a debate in COURT. Now, what I'm also picking up is an ending. However, for someone specific, this ending hasn't happened yet. Now, you could be someone that is close to a 3-year relationship, and what I'm picking up for you is this relationship is on the rocks. Now, if you are an individual that has already gotten over someone that you were with for 3 years, what this is getting to is them being no more. Now, when you were with this person, you may have felt like they didn't hear you out or that they talked too much about other people's problems. And because of this, you ended up choosing yourself. However, for a group of individuals, you felt like they gave you no choice but to choose yourself. And since this is the case, you're well versed on gaslighting. Now, because you healed yourself when you left, you attempted to help someone else out. But what I'm getting is energy was transmuted. Now, you could feel like when you offered this individual help, that's when things went all bad in your situation. And for someone, it is indeed true. However, for another, this situation is yet to come to pass. And this is because you're currently in the midst of it. So someone involved in this, or maybe even you, was in a situation where there was a power struggle. And because you didn't feel like you were getting your needs met, what ended up happening was a work affair. Now, you may or may not know of a secret account. Now, because there's several different levels to this energy reading, what I'm getting for another group is you were either divorced or you were already healed from someone that you were with for a long time. This is for the group that took 3 years to heal and you were focusing on your career and or your education. And because you were already single when you met this individual at work, you noticed that you shared a lot in common. What I'm getting for this group is a 50-50 split. Some of you are dealing with the parents of your children that may or may not be grown, and you're not necessarily having an intimate relationship with them. Others of you are dealing with making time for one another. Now, there's a specific couple that may have met each other at work and then someone relocated. My advice for you is to get a one-on-one reading with me at oracleoftheether@gmail.com. Because what I'm picking up for you specifically is that you are one that enjoys servicing others, particularly those that are having hardships, which is an excellent thing to do. However, in the coming months, someone that you know is a known squatter is going to say that they need to use your home. And this is because they feel like you're not coming back for a while. I'm being guided to end it here. For those that are interested in the behind the scenes energy, join the membership. Any tier would do. That is it. What is your name? What is your name? Sergisias Ether.